Learning a new language is exciting, a bit of an adventure, full of new sounds, thought patterns as we're learning the grammar. It had a way of changing how we see the world. But sometimes when we're starting, a voice inside tells us we're not good enough, that we'll make mistakes or our accent will be laughed at. And this can make the joy disappear, and it's replaced with fear, self-consciousness. It's also not helpful if people you know who speak the language, instead of encouraging you, are teasing you. But I'll put out another video for that, specifically, hopefully in a few days. So do this one first, and then maybe go look for that one. Today's session will help release that general pressure to be perfect, quiets those critical voices, and let you embrace every step of your language learning journey, imperfections and all. Because let's be real, none of us spoke our mother tongue perfectly as children, and this is no different. Except you're choosing to, and that's huge. That's so awesome. So you deserve to experience the benefits and the sheer joy of learning without holding yourself back because of what others say or that little voice inside likes to yammer on about. So check below for articles on how this works down in the research box. I'll put some links. And for today, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much self-consciousness or fear of imperfection are you feeling about learning your new language right now? And whenever possible, if you want to swap out the word language for whatever language you're learning, or if I say something like, when I speak, you want to say, when I speak Romanian, or whatever your language is, that's great. Go ahead and do that when you can. So take a breath, tap with, repeat after me. Even though I'm afraid of making mistakes when learning a new language, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I worry about not sounding perfect, I choose to embrace my unique learning process. Even though I don't have much confidence about my accent or my speech, I choose to honor my courage to learn and speak this new language. Even though comments about how I speak this language are making me hesitant, I choose to release that old pain or new fear. And I allow myself now to learn this language freely. I'm afraid of making mistakes. What if I sound silly? I don't want to embarrass myself. I worry about my accent in new languages. Comments about my speech, they kind of sting. When I try to speak this language, I just lose all confidence. It feels safer to stay silent. The pressure to be perfect is overwhelming. I just want to enjoy learning this language, but the fear stops me. I'm holding myself back. No more of that. I'm as capable of speaking another language as every other person who speaks more than just one. So I release the need to be perfect when speaking my new language. I choose to allow myself to make mistakes when I'm speaking, writing, or reading in my new language. Mistakes are how I learn and grow. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. It's okay if I don't sound like a native speaker right away or ever. My value isn't tied to a perfect accent. I don't think anything negative about people who speak English as a second language with an accent. Why am I putting that pressure on myself? Dropping all these critical voices now, letting them go. Those opinions don't define my ability to learn this language. Forgiving myself for holding on to any of these fears. I choose to enjoy the process of learning this language, not just the outcome. I'm excited to learn this new language. I embrace my imperfections as part of my learning. Every sound I make is a step forward. I'm proud of myself for trying. I love the challenge of learning something new. I'm open to the benefits that this new language is going to bring to my life. I'm enjoying learning my new language one word at a time. I'm courageous enough to speak this new language, even with an accent. My voice is valid in any language with any accent. I'm excited about my progress. And I've been afraid of being imperfect in my new language, but I don't care about that anymore. I'm dropping that here. I choose to find joy in every step of learning this new language. I know and allow imperfections as part of the process. I'm confident in my ability to learn this new language. And I look forward to calling myself fluent soon. Take a deep breath. See where you are on that 1 to 10 scale. Look, every language learner has an accent, and every learner makes mistakes. There are, or think of these as badges of courage, not shame. Look, I'm just crazy enough to currently be learning 3 languages at the same time after watching some video and then reading a few studies about how supposedly learning more than 1 language at a time can help us learn them quicker. And midway through more than a few lessons, I have questioned their research and my sanity. So seriously though, language is about communication. We don't need everybody who speaks English as a second language to speak it perfectly for us to understand them. If we're just a little patient and a little kind to them, why wouldn't we do that for ourselves so that we can just communicate? And anybody who's ever debated with a toddler knows that they know how to get their point across, even though they're not saying words correctly, their grammar is all jacked up, and they don't have half the vocabulary that we do. They just know they're super excited about something or super frustrated, whatever emotion. They want to communicate, and so they do. Not a care in the world about how perfect it is. So whatever reason you have for learning your language, family ties, career advancement, you love that culture, you just wanted a challenge. You deserve to enjoy every moment of an incredible learning journey that you've chosen to do. So thanks for tapping with me today, and if this session helped, do leave a comment or send an emoji. I'd love to hear how you're feeling about it, if I can help with anything else. When it comes to language learning, just let me know in the comments. Tell me what language you are learning. And if there's anything else I can help with that you're struggling with. So maybe it's emotions, behavioral patterns, ones you want to drop or ones you want to build. It can also be, anything, whether it's career, work, home, relationship. Yeah, if there's something specific you're struggling with in learning the language, definitely let me know that too. Like I said, I'll have another one coming out, I think specifically around accents, and if I can think of a few others, or if you can help me out with that, then I'll put them out over time also. So yeah, good luck with your new language, and take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.